So in the previous video that I recorded, I told you about the various steps that a bank follow when they receive a loan application and how they go about it each and every step. So what we're going to do now is break each and every step and learn in detail about what happens in them. So in the first step, where the bank verifies your KYC, they take your PAN card, your Aadhaar card, your passport. They see whether the name is matching in all the documents or not. These are all government issued IDs, right? So it should have your correct name, correct date of birth. Your passport and your PAN card also has your signature, so it works as a signature proof. They check your father's name, your mother's name, your relationship proof, your spouse name is usually mentioned in the passport. So these are the documents which the bank use to verify the identity of the customer. Parallelly, the bank also checks your CIBIL report in the first leg, wherein they put in your data. It shows up a report of all the loans that you have taken in the past, whether you have paid back the loans on time or not, whether you have defaulted on any loans, whether there has been delay in payments of any credit card or any personal loan or any auto loan. You know, at times we have the tendency of not telling the banker about all the loans that we have taken, but it shows in the CIBIL report. Everything that you have done in the past or you have in the present shows up in a CIBIL report. So the bank religiously follows the content in the CIBIL report. CIBIL score typically is good between 750 to 850. A lot of people usually fall into this area if they have not defaulted into in any of their loans in the past. Parallelly, the bank does your address verification. So whatever address is mentioned in your government issued ID, the KYC, the bank will send a third party without informing you to the bank's to that address and see whether you live there or not. They usually ask the neighbors about your whether you are there in that house or not. They also send parallelly a person to your office address to verify whether you're working in that office or not. And the bank also sends an email to your official email ID. If the email bounces, it's an evidence that you are actually not working over there. Or they will, if they get a response or acknowledgement on the email, it verifies that you're still working in that company. There are some banks which also do the fraud check of the documents, to see whether the PAN card, Aadhaar, passport, payslips, bank statement, any of these documents are fraudulent documents or not, because it's very easy to forge any document, right? So a lot of banks do a fraud check of the documents. So these are the various steps, which is involved in the first leg, where it know your customers, what the bank does. So these are the steps that they check in that. So in next videos, I'll cover about the other steps also in detail, but this is the first leg of any transaction which the bank basically verifies. So follow me for more videos, more information on the home loan process, and you can reach out to me. I'm there on Instagram as Piyush the Mortgage Guys. I am on LinkedIn as Piyush Agrawal, and obviously here on YouTube as Piyush the Mortgage Guy. Please come to me for any queries that you might have. Thank you so much.